I'm Charles Brawley. This is the Charles Brawley product review. Today, today only, I want to bring you this absolutely fabulous, and I mean fabulous bracelet. I came across this a while back. It's an absolutely beautiful amethyst bracelet with purple stones surrounded by channels filled with diamonds, gold plating in the 18 karat with a solid base of sterling silver. What could be better? This is an absolutely beautiful piece, and you could own it today right here. This is out of my personal collection. It's brand new. It's right about 7.5 inches overall. It's a woman's design. I collect jewelry, men and women's. I traveled the country a lot over the years, worked for the oil refineries. So I got to see a lot of things and buy a lot of things, and most of it ended up in my suitcase and then back home in a closet in a safe where it stayed within its original containers or boxes. Some of the cases were lost and tags, but they're brand new and they've never been worn, never used. This particular piece was an auction piece I got a few years back, I believe. You want to make sure that you hit that subscribe now button on this page if you're watching this from YouTube, or click the follow button and add us to your little collection list of people to follow. And the reason why is because I have hundreds of items that I'm going to be making these videos for here in the coming weeks that I need to liquidate, get rid of. I have a combination of jewelry and coins and collectibles of all sorts, and I'm going to be listing them here on this YouTube channel with the Charles Brawley product review. And it's, the page is the art buyers collection. Some of this stuff is from a friend's estate, the buyers collection, and it's just as beautiful. So be sure to subscribe and link yourself up, because there is some fantastic, and I mean fantastic stuff coming, and you definitely don't want to miss out. This particular item retails for about around $1,800, $2,100. If you went out to a major chain and picked this up, that's exactly what you would pay for it. It is, I'll read a description here. I have the label description for it, and it basically reads that it's a woman's 18 karat sterling silver 0.08 per stone carat weight diamond amethyst bracelet. Retails $1,600 to $2,100 depending on where you buy it, is what they have written here. It's got, let me read some of the specifics. It has some other stuff you might be interested in here, and I'll go ahead and read that for you now. And it's talking about the gemstones in the description. The diamond clarity is a number 13 rated by the IGA and several other certification stone certifiers. It's got an overall height of 1.1 millimeters with a width of 1.1 and a depth of 0.8 millimeters. Total carat weight is 0.8, and they describe it as a amethyst gemstone with a AAA cut, oval cut, and it's got a total carat weight of a 5.25. And it was, they were referring to the amethyst, the second stone that you're seeing here, the purples. You got the purple amethyst and then the diamonds throughout the center. The first one I referred to were these white center stones. Those are your diamonds, and then you got your amethyst around the edges of them. They're just beautiful stones. And if you look at them up close, you'll very clearly see that they meet the criteria as natural. They're the real deal. We don't, over the years, I never invested in anything synthetic. If I had, when they first came out with that cubic zirconia, it was like a gold mine for those people, and it was the hot market to be in. Well, I wasn't about marketing. I was about collecting. The same way you collect trading cards, I collected pieces like this. It's more of a fetish, a hobby, a habit. It's an addiction. It's an insanity, is what it is. Because when you get into this kind of things, the way we did over the years, it becomes an absolute like mental disease. You just want more. The bigger your pile gets, the more you want, and that's kind of how I ended up. And now I have this huge collection, and this just happens to be one of them. And I'm going to bring all this stuff to you in the coming days, so you want to click that subscribe so you can get in on this. I mean, there's some really nice pieces here. Like, if you're some guy out there selling, you're going to get these at a discounted price, so you'll be able to make a few bucks off each one. I'm not saying you're going to make $5,000 off it. You might only make about $100, $200, $500. Who knows? It just depends on you. But for somebody that likes to collect them and they just sit around and get pretty and get dirty with the dust, like myself, there ain't enough money in the world to get rid of them. Especially when you have a collection like I have, and you sit there and you fascinate yourself with these things, every other day or so, and you go in there and you just got to look at something, and you open a closet and there's just like hundreds of items. It's like, where do you begin? Well, it's called hoarding. Yeah, that's kind of what we did, and it's time for it all to go. So if you're interested in this piece, please click the buy now button on the bottom of this page, and I will give you a deal of the day. And you ain't gonna be paying K Jeweler prices either, or Macy's, or Nordstrom's, or some of those other big chains. I don't know who they are. I don't shop jewelry stores, so please forgive me, everybody that listened to that. I'm an idiot sometimes, so I hope you like the item, and I highly encourage you to click that buy now and subscribe. I'm going to end file.